Today's show is sponsored by the ABV Barrel Shop. The ABV Barrel Shop is located in the St. Louis metro community of Arnold, Missouri. The ABV Barrel Shop is focused on one thing, single barrels. Best of all, you can try before you buy. Head over to abvbarrelshop.com to sign up for their email and text distribution so you know what they have in stock, what classes are coming up, and who from the industry may be coming in to visit. The ABV Barrel Shop. It's where single barrels live. We are also sponsored by the Bar to Go. The Bar to Go offers traveling minibars that are no bigger than a small purse or toiletry bag. Best of all, they are fully customizable so you can create the perfect piece that is unique for you. If you own your own business, what a fun and unique way to promote what you do. Check them out online at thebartogo.com. That is the number 2 in the Bar to Go. If you have wholesale questions, call my friend Isabel Clark at 504-481-1297. Finally, we are sponsored by the Neely Family Distillery. NFD is a family-owned business that keeps ringing up awards in the spirits world. Head to Sparta, Kentucky to experience the family history, award-winning spirits, and meet the Neely family. Check them out online at neelyfamilydistillery.com. Now, on to the show.
Let's drink!
Welcome to the Bourbon Daily, the podcast about everything bourbon delivered to you every day of the week. Today on the show, we discuss OnlyFans models infiltrating bourbon groups on Facebook.
Hey now!
Hey now!
Hey, Miss McNew. Please join me in welcoming my co-host, Steve Akeley, along with our special guests, Vaughn Neaters, Katie Proof, and Tim the Terminator.
Hey gang, what's up?
Tim the Terminator.
Tim the Terminator. The Terminator, yes. Very nice.
The
So we're going to be
Shermanator.
talking about, OnlyFans creators, I guess that's what you call them, infiltrating bourbon Facebook groups. I guess that's the thing. They're starting to pop up in there and participate in discussions with the guys being to get people to sign in and pay for their OnlyFans account. So that's what's going on out there. We'll talk about that after the break. For right now, Von Neaters said there's something he wanted to talk about. What is that, sir?
I do. So, do we have, and we can, let's do it just to make it interesting. We all have to have different answers.
Okay.
What is your favorite state besides Kentucky making whiskey?
Ah. Okay.
For a second, I thought you said steak, and I was very confused for a moment.
Oh,
Well,
your steak.
I was like,
This is fun.
So besides Kentucky, okay.
yeah, besides Kentucky,
Who-
what's your
you got
favorite
to pick
state?
the order? Obviously, we'll
You gotta pick the order.
You gotta
no,
pick
we
the order.
each choose one. We cannot repeat.
Pick
Well,
the
I know,
order?
but yeah.
So whoever speaks first gets to choose whatever the hell they want.
Well,
Okay, well,
by
I'll
your
just,
rules,
I'll
it's his
go by,
question, but yeah.
I'll go by who's on my screen in order, and we'll start with
you go.
Steve.
Oh, me. Okay, good. I will say outside of Kentucky, my favorite state for whiskey is Colorado. I think Colorado's got a great whiskey scene. I think there's great opportunities to visit distilleries there. No one has told them about something called the continuous column still. They apparently don't know that exists, which is pretty cool. All pot stills there, and they're making great whiskey. And that's what it all comes down to. I love what's going on there. So I will go Colorado.
Huh? I should have picked myself first because that's what I was going to say. So, I will say, I think
So you
I'm
get
going
to pick yourself next? Is that
And
what
is
it is?
it bourbon or
Yes.
whiskey?
I'm well on my screen. I am next. So
Okay.
yeah,
Of course.
Convenient.
Sure.
Convenient.
convenient.
Yes,
Yes,
That's what I would say.
not as convenient as first, unfortunately.
Okay.
Backfired, but I would say Texas.
Texas is doing some good stuff. Yeah.
I've got quite a few things that I like that come from Texas, and I think they're doing good stuff down there.
Okay.
Tim, what do you think?
I'm staying home state here and I'm pulling Illinois off the map. A lot of unsung heroes in Illinois.
Sure. You got Stumpy's, and then you've got
You got Whiskey
well,
Acres.
Stumpy's is really good. Stumpy's is good.
Yep. Yep. You got Whiskey Acres. You've
Whiskey
got
Acres is pretty good.
Blonde Brothers. I can keep on
They're
going
good.
on.
They're
My
good.
new friends
They're
over at Rush Creek. A lot of things going on.
Okay.
Nice. Okay. McNew.
I'm also going to go home state,
Well,
Indiana.
you should.
Yeah.
And
Indiana's
not
good.
just MGP, not the artist formerly known as MGP. We got a lot of great crafts happening in Indiana too.
but don't discount MGP. By God,
No.
they're doing some
They're
great
making
stuff.
good. They're
Yeah.
making.
They're
shit for
Indiana. They're
Yeah.
Indiana.
sure, so yeah.
All right.
I think that was the right answer for you. Yeah.
That leaves Katie.
All right. What you got?
Katie will say Rhode Island.
She's
I'm
gonna
going
go
to
with
say the state of Middleton, Ireland. For-
and
Um,
County Cork.
yes. No, so I, with all those others gone. So New York does come to mind, but my choice is going to be Missouri solely because of Nobleton's Distilling House.
Yeah.
Whereas overall, I prefer some of the whiskeys from Indiana, Illinois, Colorado over the Missouri whiskeys in general compared to the products from Nobleton's, the Planters whiskey.
He's uplifting it. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm choosing that over any of those. So
Oh, very
therefore, since he's located in Missouri, that's what I'm choosing.
nice. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
We're
Yeah.
all good answers.
Yeah.
They're all good answers. Yeah. Yeah. Von Eaters, you want to take us for a spin or for a second round?
Do we want to go for a second round? Yeah,
Let's do
go.
it.
Yeah.
That
I
gets a
think
little
those are the
deeper
easy
then.
ones.
Yeah.
That's the low-hanging fruit. Now we're going to get real interesting.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
Yeah, let's go back to Steve again. Let's go just straight down the row again.
All right. All right. Excellent. Excellent. I will. I'm going to steal Katie's there. I'm going to go New York. I think out of the other ones that are on the board,
Andy,
New York is
Andy,
the
we
one.
go same order, so I go last again. You take what I suggested. Okay, what happened to board game night rules where we go reverse order on the way
Hey,
back around?
These-
Von
these are new
Eaters is
rules.
making the rules.
These are
It's
new
in-
rules.
it's
Making the
fine.
rules.
We're just living in it.
No
Yeah,
rules.
So New York off the board. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Kings County, Taconic. Oh man, they got it going on there.
Yeah.
Finger Lakes. Yeah.
I got my
Black
answer. That's fine. None of you are
Black
going to say my
button, yeah.
answer. I guarantee it.
Well,
Yeah.
New Zealand. It's okay.
Yes.
So I'm next. I think I am gonna go with
Yes.
Drum roll.
Pittsburgh.
it's hard to say. Drum roll, please.
It's not a state. Go ahead.
I think
Yes.
Cheyenne.
I'm gonna go Tennessee.
Tennessee's good.
Tennessee.
Tennessee.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's solid. Yeah.
One of the biggest brands in the maybe the world out there.
Where are they
I
made?
don't know.
The big gun.
It
Jack
wasn't.
Daniels?
What?
What state was that?
Tennessee.
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 Tennessee. I heard Hennessy
Tennessee.
in my brain, and I was
Tennessee.
like,
Tennessee.
Oh,
Tennessee.
one, I don't think that's a whiskey.
Tennessee.
Two, that's not a state. The rules are completely changing on us
I
now.
just-
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So, all right. Katie, you better
Tim?
be thinking. You got a while.
What do we got?
Katie thinking or is she researching?
Oh, it's you though.
Can't tell.
Tim.
But I think it is my turn.
she researching for you?
Looking
Yeah,
up
she's
states
researching.
right now.
She's researching where these places are. I'm going to go with California. I'm taking
Yep,
California.
That's the
off.
one.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, that's a good
That was off the
California's
map.
got some good stuff going on. So,
They got some good stuff.
yeah.
one. Okay.
All right.
Nick New?
So I would have went to Tennessee, and shout out to Kaylee and Leatherwood, but my friendly neighbors to the north, Michigan, has some good stuff going on.
Michigan, yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yep,
like
yep, yep,
Michigan.
yep.
Like Michigan.
That's a
They're
good one. Yeah.
They're good.
Thought you were going to go with Alberta there for a second.
Yeah.
Now we're keeping it U.S. Michigan's good.
Yeah. Michigan. Okay. Katie, that brings
It's
us to
America's
you
cat.
for the last one.
Throw us another good wild card.
So I also was considering Tennessee. However, I am so much not a Tennessee whiskey fan. I'm not going to choose them. So sorry,
Well, you
Kaylee, for
can't
that.
anyway.
Already off the map.
They're off the map.
Oh, that's right. You said Tennessee, not
Yeah,
Hennessy. I'm
yeah.
sorry.
Yeah, no,
Yes.
the state I went with
okay.
was not Hennessy.
I wasn't going to choose them anyway. And so what I am going to choose, due to the bottle that I had already chosen of one that I like, is Iowa. Because
Iowa.
of Cedar
There you go.
Ridge.
Good call.
Great.
Iowa.
Because I've got, I mean, where else can you get a lovely
Forgotten.
barley edition?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I
Solid.
was going to say
Yeah, that's-
Iowa, Virginia, that should be coming up there too as
Yeah,
well.
Iowa-
Virginia was like if somebody took Michigan, I was going to use Virginia. So
Yep, Virginia was in my back pocket.
I was gonna say I was thinking Maine for like the sentimental value if I have family up there, but when I was nope, there's more Iowa product I like better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We got Wiggly Bridge up there. They're good. But yeah.
Yeah, lots of good states besides Kentucky doing
Yeah.
good things.
What
That's
a
the
great
bottom line.
question.
That's a bottom
Good
line.
job.
There's some good states doing good stuff out there.
High
All
five
right.
on that.
I will start out with a California whiskey that's also an Indiana whiskey.
Ooh.
Our friends from Golden Beaver. Golden Beaver.
Yep.
Here we go. I've got high hopes here. Wow. That was bad all around. Everything about that was bad. Squeaky, sloshy. Just, it was an embarrassment, and I apologize. All right. Up next is McNew.
So staying in Indiana, I have a West Fork whiskey wheated bourbon, and this is a pick Chris actually went on. Nothing.
Really? Okay. That's going to give you the lead, believe it or not. So that gives you the lead. Chris went on the pick, huh? Man, he's connected now. Yeah. How far he's come? Just a few years ago, Crown Royal Peach was the highest thing that he could ever.
That was on the tippy top shelf. That and the Crown Royal Bourbon Mash.
Yeah, half of our bar used to just be Crown Royal. I think there's only 4 bottles of Crown left in there.
So happy, yeah. When that peach came out, he stood in line and he scored one.
You know what? So I'm not going to hate on that Crown Royal rye, though. They do make a fucking good rye. So the rest of it, I was pretty hateful about.
Well, it's mostly flavoring, so yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Tim, what do you got?
Since we're with an OnlyFans type of theme show here, I'm going to go with probably 2 of the best mustaches in the business, and that's Stephen Beam and Stephen Fonte. That should have their own OnlyFans, but this is a Yellowstone Toasted Barrel. This should be the distiller. This is the distillers. This is their own stuff, not the national brand. This is the one at the distillery only.
Okay. No, nothing going on there.
Never.
Dun, 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 dun. Woo! Price is right, Phil. All right, Katie.
I have Cedar Ridge. Barley edition.
Okay. There's our new lead. Katie has the lead, but Von Nieters is still left on the board. What do you got there, buddy?
I
Got a new bottle.
A 291 high rye.
Yep, new bottle.
It is a new bottle.
No, not enough. Nice little snap to it. Might have been a little desk there involved too, but
there was no desk. It was on my knee.
Very wooden knee, sir.
Listen to the gurgling out of that bottle.
That was my peg leg.
And this remember that he has a peg leg. This is why he's Von Nieters.
We found out something. Yeah, he's got the peg leg.
That's right.
So.
Cheers,
Cheers, everyone.
Cheers.
All right, we're going to take a quick break, and then when we come back, we're going to be talking about OnlyFans. We'll do that in just a few. Okay, let's talk about the people that make these shows happen. First up is the Stave and Thief Society. Via their in-person class at Moonshine University in Louisville, Kentucky, the Stave and Thief Society is the place where you, a bourbon enthusiast, can expand your knowledge and emerge an executive bourbon steward. In 2017, I completed my executive bourbon steward certification. It's the most comprehensive bourbon certification available and connects you with an expansive network of bourbon enthusiasts and professionals. Check out the full listing of in-person and online certifications and join the society today by enrolling at staveandthief.com. Speaking of executive bourbon steward certification, the ABV Barrel Shop in St. Louis, Missouri has developed a unique partnership with the Stave and Thief Society to offer a preparatory class to assist you in getting your executive bourbon steward certification. This prep class costs only $25 and is available to take live or online via Zoom. Graduates of our class receive a coupon code good for 15% off your executive bourbon steward certification held in Louisville, Kentucky. This saves you almost $90. Additionally, you can collaborate with fellow attendees to split travel costs when you go to Louisville. If you're interested in signing up for the class, simply head over to abvbarrelshop.com and check out the classes and events page. Last but not least, we are sponsored by Neely Family Distillery. Royce Neely is the 11th generation distiller in one of America's oldest distilling families. A visit to Neely Family Distillery takes you through family history, where you can see all the artifacts and newspaper clippings through the years from this family that started distilling in America after James Neely arrived from Northern Ireland in 1740. Today, Royce Neely and his team are crafting some of the best spirits in America. Their bourbon and absinthe offerings keep winning top honors in the spirits competitions. Recently, their absinthe made history as the first platinum winner in the absinthe category at the San Francisco Spirits Competition. Neely Family Distillery is definitely a bucket list destination if you are a bourbon fan. Learn more about their spirit offerings, visiting their facility, and the awards they have collected over at NeelyFamilyDistillery.com.
I'm Davey Waltz.
And I'm Adina.
And you're listening to the Bourbon Daily.
Welcome back to the Bourbon Daily. It is OnlyFans Day, apparently.
Yes, it is. So Facebook
Everyone,
groups,
get your feet out.
You've got the creators out there that are getting in the groups, and I guess they've targeted bourbon specifically because typically bourbon fans are people with some money. Bourbon's not cheap. We all know that from Bourbon Travel. The bottles are not cheap. The travel's not cheap. All the things.
Watches, the cars, the crotch shots. It all comes down to this now.
Yeah. No, there's plenty of ladies in bourbon, but those groups are pretty dude heavy. Lots of dude representation.
That's true. That's another dynamic too. Yeah. Yes. So yes. And apparently, how they get in is they talk bourbon. They whether they're fans or not. I've never been in a group that has, but I don't really participate in the groups. I mean, I post art stuff in there, but I'm not really involved in any groups other than the crew club and stuff like that, the syndicate one. But that's it. I don't even read any of this stuff. Every once in a while, you get pulled into something.
But watch out for the Bourbon Sasquatch OnlyFans page. Now that's a different story.
That would be good. Yeah, that's what people want.
Oh my God, that'd be so good.
Got to give them what they want. Yeah.
Pictures of some really big feet.
You know what? I would.
A niche here because there's the Sasquatch, and he has like a lady one that wears a bikini with him sometimes. So you could just. Bourbon Sasquatch in a bikini.
Yeah.
I think people would probably pay for it.
I got a new on vacation. I got a new pair of boxers that say Sasquatch.
There you go. You're on the roost.
Bigfoot. He's like walking right across where your wiener is, and it says Sasquatch. Yeah. That could be my first picture. Maybe that's the one. Where knows?
No, a little video walking just like you did with your arms out.
Yes,
yes.
My Bigfoot walk.
The first one.
King of the castle. King of the castle.
That's yes, yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that reminds me of my underwear when I was a kid. I had an M on each cheek. I didn't need the O.
Kyle,
there you go, Kyle. Right back at you, buddy.
Having him here.
Oh my God.
Yes. So
that's the response, though, to the OnlyFans. If you don't want them in your whiskey group, start throwing out of like, oh, well, I've got an OnlyFans as well. Here is my Miss Sasquatch.
The funniest thing to me, though, is like some girl, she will legit, like, I forget which group it is, but I know the girl they're talking about. She'll legit post a bottle or like a Glencairn, and it's mostly boobs. And some guys are like, oh my God, you look great. That's a great bottle. Great choice. And then there's like a handful of dudes. She's on OnlyFans. She's just trying to get followers. Dude, she's
That's so stupid.
Follow her. Why are you so angry?
Right?
Yeah, that's stupid.
They're jealous.
We're not there unless you watched her videos and saw her dump it down the sink. I don't know. But like, there are some dudes that lose their fucking shit about this. And I'm like, why are you so mad that she is just existing here? Because that is all she's doing. They lose their goddamn shit in the comments. And
they're probably also members too. There's
correct.
Or their wife saw her pop up and then you got in trouble because you were probably already in trouble. Shady shit. So
yeah, they probably got caught in the Ashley Madison spreadsheet debacle.
Oh
no, it's like those are the same idiots that are posting crotch shots and with the receipt and did I do good, and then all of a sudden PM me for this bottle for 400% higher or something like that. It's like because they're stealing the business.
Right.
No, you're not doing anything wrong. If anybody's violating the admin rules in that group and the admin's not tossing them out, then that's not a group to be in. Because they're probably some scrapper and they're getting a piece of it back. I'm just saying. Because not a bad setup if they're doing it that way. So be it.
Always come on and be like, she posted a bottle. What's your problem, dude? And I love that he is like not giving into this childish bullshit. So he's just kind of like, she posted a bottle. What's your problem? Who cares that she has an OnlyFans? She didn't post the link. She didn't say, come follow me, pay me $15. So I love that the admin in that group, he's not feeding into the childish man.
He doesn't kowtow to it. Okay.
And like, good for them for like finding that market of people that would be.
Yeah. No one's forced to do
it. Like that's
just
great.
because they're in your group. And if they're talking about the whiskey, they're participating. Who cares what their side hustle is?
Right.
I don't understand.
Yeah, if it's not spammy, if they're actually posting relevant things,
exactly.
Absolutely. I mean, who doesn't like some cleavage with their whiskey? Come on.
No, honey. I slipped the phone. The credit card company was injured with your dressing or something. I don't know how it happened.
I like how your voice gets an octave higher when you're going through that.
Just like
Yeah.
He's like, spam phones down. Not
That
doing
sounded
anything.
too real,
out.
didn't it?
Did you
Katie?
hear how his microphone started to cut out when he got hired? That's why we can't ever hear the cork pops. It doesn't hear anything in the upper range.
Yeah.
Correct. I have it set that way. I've got a whole thing going on here. You caught me.
Yeah. Oh man.
That's what keeps me on the show, the embarrassing moments.
What happens when you have sore testicles?
Yes.
Do you not get picked up on your mic at all?
He's gonna sound like
you got a
Mickey
case
Mouse.
of the sore testicles? Do you?
Yes.
There's been shows when you've been on, but no one was able to hear you because the mic's cut out. And I called Tim afterwards. I was like, "What's the deal with that?" He's like, "Oh, I had sore testicles. My mic wasn't picking me up."
That's correct. I had sore testicles. Yeah. Yeah, I had to put them on ice.
Was it?
Yeah, I took a picture with
my
my bourbon
God.
with it, and I posted it on the group, so it was fine.
I had whiskey in my mouth that entire time. And
Oh.
it just kept going, and I couldn't swallow.
Oh, fucking sore
That's what she said.
testicles.
Yes.
Yeah.
We
There
got
we
it.
go.
We got the laugh. We got
There
it.
we go.
Folks, we've been working on this for 2.5 shows.
Oh yeah.
We finally got it.
Katie was in some duress there. She was not knowing what to do. You ever been in one of those? It's just so bad where you finally just give up and you just have to turn to the ground and just spit it out.
No, I will never
No.
spit it.
Really?
Spitting is quitting. Absolutely not.
Quitting is quitting. Well,
Holy
well
cow,
done.
We're talking whiskey, right?
Yes.
Your mouth.
Hang on now.
I got a what the fuck are you talking about from John on that one?
Uh-oh.
He turns his head.
Well,
You
What
got the
the
eyebrow
fuck are you
raise?
talking about?
Huh. Okay. Let's drink on that note. All right. Yeah. So there you go. Well, I mean, it doesn't sound like any of us are offended by people doing what they do.
I'm offended of people in these bourbon groups with LinkedIn pages. That's what offends me. You got a LinkedIn page, you should be thrown out. It's ridiculous. Unconscionable.
That's more appropriate to be thrown out. Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
If this individual or individuals that are being accused of this, again, if they're not putting spam messages out there, the people are clicking on their profile and seeing this. So it's that's really on them for doing this.
And I would say, if one of these dudes are like, "Oh, you're hot," and he wants to be a creep and slide in her DMs, and she sends him a link, that's on you, sir.
That's on you.
We're not getting shit for free. Pay her
Like,
that $15.
The haters are just the ones who are pissed that they can't creep on women. That they're like, no,
Correct.
you can fucking pay for it if you want.
Behind the paywall now, guys. That's
Behind
it.
the paywall. There you go.
Yep.
There are other free amateur things you can view online from what I heard. So go back to that.
From what you heard.
From
From
what
what
you
Tim
heard.
heard.
Oh
Yes.
yeah. I'd like to check out his cache on his computer and see what's
Hearsay.
going on there. Oh my god.
Tim
The
has never
browser
gone
history.
Reddit scrolling. No, he just heard. There's other things.
I've
on
heard. I've just heard.
Yeah.
It's. I just saw it in a bourbon group.
One of our regulars at the shop was talking about their manager of some people. I'm not going to say who it is, but that they had a problem with an employee watching porn at work, and and it's all in the Google search. It's just the Google search images, and then it's like
the work computer?
on the work computer, and the shared work computer, and they had to figure out who it is and all that. But and what she said was. That the individual that they caught was it'd be like slutty women, there might be some celebrities, big boobed girls, and then there'd be a search on poisonous frogs. It's like, how does this fit between? It's the refractory period. Okay.
That's like some ADHD scrolling is what that is. It's like
okay. Let's look at some poisonous frogs now while I reload.
It's a bit weird, so they're like frogs.
See, I'd be curious to see what the search keyword was after that, because I understand the edging part of it. Well, I got to get this thing going. I got to keep it moving. What's it? Poisonous frogs. And then it's like grandmas and 90s or something. And then it's like something else. And then it goes back at it again. I can understand that. There's a process.
Sure. There's a process.
I like how you put your hand down as you were giving us that description.
Yeah.
You had your shoulder up and your hand down as you're discussing that description there for us.
The catch
I was
is
typing. I was
regular
not
is
typing.
Tim's boss.
Yeah, okay.
Sure, he was typing. Yes. All right. Well, there you go. On that note, we'll wrap this one up as we always do by talking about where people can find us. Von Nieters, we'll start with you.
You can find me on Instagram at Von Nieters, I before the E.
Katie.
On this one, don't go find me. Just no. Move on.
All right, Tim.
You can tell Von Nieners is recently married because he didn't really participate in this one. But you can find me on OnlyFans at Sore Testicles or on Instagram at SwyGuy2112.
McNew.
I am not on OnlyFans, even though I think weekly I might quit my job to sell feet pictures, but I am on Instagram at McNewABV.
You can make a killing.
For me, I'm an easy guy to find. At Steve Akeley on Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook. I've got a website, steveakeley.com. We've also got a company website, abvnetwork.com. Check it out. Everything that we do is out there. So abvnetwork.com. Come by and see us, the ABV Barrel Shop. At a minimum, sign up for our email and text distribution if we get another text service provider somewhere down the road over at abvbarrelshop.com. McNew, anything else to say before we get out of here?
I'd like to remind the audience to please give us a 5-star review. That includes comments. It helps new people find the show, which is very important to us. And if you like what we're doing, we ask that you please visit our Patreon page at patreon.com/the ABV Network.
Great job today, gang. Finance will have a brand new show for you tomorrow. Looking forward to that. Until then, take care, everybody. See ya.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
See you, everyone.
Bye. Hey, see you on the ABV OnlyFans.
It's for you, General.
Before we let you go, let's talk about one last thing. The ABV Barrel Shop in the St. Louis community of Arnold, Missouri. The ABV Barrel Shop is focused on a couple of things. First of all, single barrels. We are the place where single barrels live. We go to distilleries, taste through the whiskey, select the best barrel, and have it shipped to our store where we present it to you, our customers, by allowing you to try before you buy. We're also known for the classes that we have in our education center in the store, as well as the events we have with industry professionals from the bourbon business. If you are in the St. Louis area, please come by and visit us at 6 Fox Valley Center in Arnold, Missouri. Or at a minimum, at least sign up for our email and text distribution so you know exactly what's going on in our shop over at abvbarrelshop.com. This is Steve Akeley, owner of the ABV Network, signing off. We thank you for listening to our programming and truly appreciate your support.
The Bourbon Daily is part of the ABV Network. For more information or to become a sponsor, please visit abvnetwork.com. Thanks for listening and cheers.
This has been a Steve Akeley production.